All right, so today's activity, you are going to try and find the volume of the 4 different three-dimensional shapes that I'm about to show you. This first one that we're going to look at is a hexagonal prism. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the prism from different perspectives, and I want you to pause the video, do some research, and try to identify the amount of marbles that would be inside of this hexagonal prism. So the volume is going to be in terms of the amount of marbles. So I encourage you to pause the video and do some investigation to figure out how many you think are inside. All right, this next one is I'm going to call it a baby cylinder because it's so tiny in comparison to the hexagonal prism that you just saw. So let me rotate it a little bit. If you notice, this one's kind of unique because there is a little bit of space inside of the cylinder. So this one was very challenging because the cubes were quite large as far as trying to conserve the space that's inside. So this one will be interesting. So that's the little baby cylinder right here. Okay, now I'm going to show you a cube, and this is with beans. So here's a cube. So you might want to pause the video depending on the different perspectives that you see that you think might be helpful to help you calculate the amount of beans that are inside of the cube. So when I was filling this with beans, I kind of thought that they looked like baby dinosaur eggs. Or baby snake eggs. Actually, I don't know what snake eggs look like. But they're kind of creepy looking. I don't know. I'm not a fan of these beans. All right, so that's the cube. Now the last one is going to be a challenge. This one is my large cylinder. So if you notice, there are some cubes and marbles inside of the cylinder. So what I advise you to do is determine how many you think would be cubes, how many are just cubes inside of the cylinder, and how many would be the marbles part of it. So you're gonna make 2 predictions basically to add them to get how many marbles and how many cubes. This is kind of hard. I need to keep my finger there because I don't want it to fall out. So those are the marbles and the cubes. All right. So you're going to make your volume estimation, and we'll see if you get it correct.